episode. Oh, I fell off the intro tree. Oops, technical difficulties already. Well, hello there, and welcome to Snapshot, and welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play series, Fantastical Adventures! And, although I do have a friend over here, I am alone in the voiceover department. I am the only one recording with a mic. She's trying to figure out a new skin. Either a mermaid, or a pixie, or a fairy, or something, but, judging by my current skin, you can guess what kind of a mood I'm in, considering I am wearing a very dapper Alistair. But, in the last episode, we went scouting for where we are going to build our main big city on the entire server. And we found the location. It's actually right by spawn, and today, I get to show you. In the last episode, we went looking for where we are going to put the main kingdom on the server, where we're going to have the portal nexus, and now a new little fun thing that I've added to the server that I talked about adding. And we'll talk about that later, but nudge nudge, wink wink, it might have something to do with trains. But we know where we're going to put the main kingdom, and we've done a bit of work on that. So of course it starts raining. So, this new portal, I don't believe this was here last episode. It's been like 2 days since I recorded that video, because I've been trying to catch up on editing, and my throat hurts. I think I might be coming down with a little bit of the sickness. I might be feeling a little bit poorly. I might be coming down with the sickness, and that's not great. But, is this thunder and lightning? Can I can't. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. I don't want to get copyright claimed for that. But this new portal here, I have a new city. It's called Waterdeep. That name might not stick around, but it is the name of one of the biggest cities in the D&D universe. And I have to wait for chunks to load. You might remember that mountain. That was the mountain we were on at the end of the last episode. But as my chunks load, you can see that mountain is not there anymore. And the glowstone pillar, there's one there, there's another one over there, and there's another one when it's not raining that you can see. There you go, you can kind of see that one. And there's another one, there you go, you can see it. Those are going to be the four corners. We slightly shrunk the estimated size from 500 by 500 to 250 by 250 because it's going to be a bit much. But we flattened out this entire mountain. And brought it nice and down and level. And as you can see, I have begun doing a lot of construction. And while it looks like a lot, I do have to inform you, very sadly, that this is about 3 hours of laying down stone bricks. And cobblestone. It is not particularly glamorous. And we're starting to cut down over here, as well, because I kind of want to have, like, a port fort, if you all know what I mean by that. If you've seen any of, like, the old English, like, ports, they always had, like, those big fortification walls. There's a pixie around here, or an elf. Yep, there is. They always had those big forts. If any of you have seen Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, like Port Royal, they have that big wall with cannons and all that. That's kind of what I want to do with this. So, this is going to become a huge wall fort. But this over here, we have the docks, which I will be building ships eventually. We will be building ships. I'm thinking on these two side ones, we can have just small, like, merchant brigantines. But in this big middle one, this is, I believe, 18 blocks wide, I'm either going to put a galleon or a man-of-war. And it's going to be pride of place right in the middle of the harbor. It's going to be, you know, one of them big ships with all the different decks and all that. So, that is, that's what's going to go there. But we have a bunch of light posts. I set up the docks. And, honestly, most of this was all boring stuff. Like I said, I know it looks like I did a lot off camera. But when you realize that this is literally, like, 32 stacks of stone bricks or something like that, that I laid down and then mixed in with cobblestone. I had to cut down the forest over there, and I still got to cut more, and we got to lay down more cobblestone, and I got to fix these edges, and it's just a lot. And these chests are all filled with, like, literally everything. There is stacks upon stacks of sandstone And I've almost burned through all the cobblestone. There was like a double chest and a half of cobblestone. Almost burned through it, laying this down and laying these stone bricks down. But, yeah, no. This is kind of most of the off-camera work. It's really not nearly as much as I was kind of thinking it was, now that I'm actually recording this. I have been stealing some bee honey, so these are actually waxed and won't oxidize. These copper chains and lanterns, and then these have just oxidized over time, these ones, because I actually wanted them to. And I think it looks really nice, this little bridge. I am quite proud of how it came out. You're all going to have to tell me what you think of it. I think it looks pretty nice. No, but this is our dock. We're going to have to put a bunch of cargo. There's going to be buildings. Like I've said in some of the past episodes, I think, this is going to be a very long-term, like, over the course of the whole series, we're going to be building up this massive, centralized city where we're going to have, you know, our portal network. It's going to be, like, the ruling power of the world. So this is going to take a long time to build up. But I'm looking forward to it, because I want to have one of those worlds where, like, in a couple years I can go, that's the forever world. That's the world that I've had for years and years and years, and look at everything we've built up. You know, I feel like I've missed out on that core memory of Minecraft. Not having one of those massive worlds that you've just spent forever in. So that's going to be the goal of this series and this world. And that does mean that a lot of off-camera stuff is going to happen, but it's all going to be boring. Oh, I built one or two, like, small log houses, or I spent 5 hours mining cobblestone. Because who really wants to sit there and watch me mine cobblestone for 5 hours? Like, that's not a video. 5 hours, dude, that's like 30 videos. Like, okay, it's not 30, it's what? 3 times 5, that's 15. That's like 15 videos worth of just mining cobblestone. That would be something where, like, I would either have to time-lapse it in a full video, or I would have to, like, set up a streaming system and just, like, stream that. Like, just, you know, do that, which eventually I might do. We'll see. We'll see. But this is the start of the main city, and I am quite enjoying looking at how little I've done in so much time. But I added today a new add-on, and if I come in here and I type trains, trains, oh, can I not, do the recipes not show up in the, well, this is awkward, the recipes don't show up in the crafting table. That's awkward. Oops. I added the Lifeboat Network Trains add-on, which we have been talking about adding. So we're going to run a track. Not only is this main city going to be the portal nexus, where, you know, all the different portals are going to be. This is also going to be where we have our main train station. You know, the one that's going to be running all throughout the world. So, we're going to build a train station over here. That is going to be the first really big structure I think we're going to build. We're also going to set up a little train yard over here on the docks. Which I will have to, like, figure out the redstone and... Oh! Bunch of scripting errors for Naturalist. Yeah, that stuff's not fixed yet. But at least now I know what the problem is, because there's a huge thread on the r/Minecraft subreddit about all the issues. So I know it's not just me. I just hope Mojang gets on fixing that, because I'm sure you're all getting tired of looking at these normal Minecraft graphics and want either vibrant visuals, or I kind of want to add Prisma or Luminous Dreams once they fix it. But, no, we're going to build a big train station over there, and one of the rails is going to go over here, and we're going to have a little, I don't know, you're right behind me, you can hear me. What train should we do here on the docks? Should it be a narrow gauge, like, quarry steam? Or should we do, like, a diesel engine right here on the docks? Or should we use, like, a tank engine over here on the docks? I'm not being answered.
Oh, sorry. Okay, wait, where are you?
I'm not there. I asked you a question.
Oh, what was the question?
What type of train should we put over here on the docks to be the dock engine? Should it be a diesel, another narrow gauge, which I'll get to why I'm saying another narrow gauge in just 1 second. But, should it be narrow gauge, tank engine, steam engine? What should we put over here on the docks?
Maybe a little narrow gauge, just because that's a smaller area.
Yeah, we could dye like a narrow gauge gray.
How do I know if my skin changed?
Hit up on the D-pad. That should be the one to change.
It did not.
Do it again? It didn't. You're gonna have to go set it. Oh, ow. I just had a horrible cough. Like I said, I think I might be coming down with the sickness, so... I'm not gonna stop doing videos during this time, especially because I have so many pre-recorded, but... You know, who knows, I might be over it by the time this video goes out if editing keeps taking as long as it is. No, but why I say another narrow gauge instead of our first narrow gauge engine? I need to sleep through the night really quick. The reason I say a second narrow gauge instead of the first narrow gauge is because, we want to set up, and I think this is going to be the project for the next couple videos. As you can see, I have made a little cutout over here in the side of the wall, and we're going to have conveyor belts from advanced machines running up and down this. We're going to have bubble elevators on this side and this side, right here and here, and we're going to put a little station down here and run a train from the Pixie Kingdom over to the farm. So you can bring back all of our farm stuff all nice and quick. And it will also double as, because the strip mine is over there, we can also bring back stuff from the strip mine. And we're going to set up a little narrow gauge engine. Oh, that's a neat little skit. Oh, yeah. That reminds me of the old 4J Studio Battle and Beasts ones, like the Orca and stuff.
And I thought because I had flower crowns, I'm in the Pixie Village.
Yeah.
I got Pixie as blue one today.
Yeah, that works. That's neat.
I had all different colors. And it was only 160 mine coins. Cool.
Oh, ow.
It's very cool.
Oh, this sucks only having me being mic'd up right now. Because if I have to cough, I'm hitting the mute button on my mic. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my throat, but it's not feeling good. No, but I think that's going to be the project for the next couple of videos, is putting in, these, I don't know, I might have to, like, take a back seat from commentary, and when I do stuff with Fusion, have her, like, do main commentary. I might have to take a back seat on commentary if it keeps throating my hurt. Throating my hurt, yes!
Wow, throating my hurt.
I'm gonna have to censor that, because that sounds wrong. I'm gonna have to censor that, because that sounds very much like it shouldn't be in my good Christian Minecraft videos.
Oh my goodness.
Have you seen those memes where it's like, on my good Christian Minecraft server?
It's a big seat.
No, not my good Christian. It's not a Christian Minecraft channel. The amount of times that me and Skyler have said the Lord's name in vain, I think they would call it, is, yeah. Not, probably not. I mean, I'm wearing a dang demon skin for crying out loud. No, but, I should say the more accurate one would be on my good family-friendly Minecraft channel. Because then I'm not penning myself into one thing. Look, I'm PG-13. We can say a little bit of the cursey curses. Just the extreme stuff gets censored. I've taken to using Fuwawa's hello as the main censor sound, which anyone who's been keeping up with the series knows. If you just randomly hear a high-pitched hello, that's a censor. Are we out of food? Do we have wheat down at the farm?
Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff at the farm.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna...
I forget what to do with the rice.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to... you can make cooked rice. That's what you use the rice for.
Well, I think you can make other dishes too with the rice.
There's a couple things you can do with rice.
There's a lot of rice.
Hold on, rice. Cooked rice. You need rice, a bowl, you need salt, and you need a magma pot. And salt's really easy to get. You just boil put water with the magma pot.
Yeah.
And it gets you 8 salt.
Well, all the stuff is down at the village.
Yeah. Alright, what are we gonna build this building out of? Would be a good question.
Well, if you want to maintain the
Aesthetic
of the Pixie build, probably wood.
Yeah, wood. I really wish Fusion was here, but I guess we're not doing that today.
I would definitely keep it along, like definitely.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna do like.
Use some cobblestone accents like you did on the forgery build.
Oh, this isn't cobblestone. This is smooth stone.
Oh, okay. Well, you can still use some stone accents, but I would primarily try to keep.
I'm really proud of how this building came out. I'm just gonna be really honest. Because, like, anyone who saw the video where I started building this knows that I was winging it. Like, I was really, really winging it. So I'm really glad that it came out looking decent. Alright, well, I think I want to do more spruce, because, like, it's going to be... Yeah, I kind of want to do spruce. Ignore the junk in that chest, by the way, because, like... that's stuff that I was using for building the bridge over in Waterdeep. I'm just going to call it Waterdeep for now, because I don't have a name for it yet. We'll figure that out. And leave suggestions down in the comments down below, you know. If you have anything better, it's got to be better than anything I can come up with, let's be honest. Wait, that's not spruce over there. That's dark oak. Yeah, I definitely want to do spruce. I think. Though we might go for a slightly lighter color? Yeah, I think we'll do spruce. We'll keep doing with the spruce and the spruce. Spruce! We'll keep doing with the spruce and birch aesthetic, I guess. Or we could do oak. Spruce and oak wouldn't be bad. I realize that most of this episode has just been me rambling. So we are going to have to end here. I think I'm actually just going to head over to the outro tree, and we're going to end this episode right now. Just sort of a catch-up of what I've been doing in time, and I have no idea when this episode's going to come out, what I'll have done by the time it's edited. So, if you have enjoyed, consider hitting the like button down below, because it tells me that you like the video. And if you like what I do and you want more of it, consider subscribing for more. And if you want to know whenever I upload, you can ring the little bell to get notified whenever I do so. With that, we will see you all next time! I don't know what just happened. I think the spirit of Alistair just took over.